Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Zark. It's gonna be kind of a rant video for the last 15 minutes. I'm gonna be staying up. It's probably not gonna be 15 minutes long. I hope not. All right, so I'm gonna be ranting about how a lot of people are ill-advised, ill-educated or ill-advised. I don't know. I'm just gonna say uneducated about the like epilepsy. You know, I've got epilepsy, and it kind of drives me crazy when people are like when I tell them that I've got epilepsy, they're like, "Oh, strobe lights are your trigger," and I say no, and they're like, "What?" And because everybody has different triggers. My triggers are sleep deprivation and stress. Stress is probably every epileptic's trigger because I know people who have seizures over stress, and they're not even an epileptic. And plus, I've met epileptics who stress all the time and they have seizures. And so, yeah. And when people say, like, oh, I have seizures, I pass out. When you pass out, that's not a seizure. That is, it's not a seizure. You're just passing out. And people think that when you have a seizure, the best thing to do is to put something in your mouth so that you don't swallow your tongue. You won't swallow your tongue. Your tongue is attached to your inside of your mouth. It's attached. There's no way you can swallow it unless you bite it off. And if you have a seizure like I do called a tonic-clonic seizure, and your tongue is in between your teeth and a good chunk of it gets taken off, bitten off, you will swallow it, but you won't swallow it if you don't bite your tongue. Oh yeah, and you know, I'm gonna also turn this around so it's not really a rant video now, but people, whoever's watching this, like in the future, if you're watching this and you've got epilepsy or you got any other kind of disability, I don't want to say it's a disability for me. I also don't want to say it's a disorder. I just want to say it's just a happening. It just happens. It's, you don't just, it just happens that someone gets cancer. It happens to people. It doesn't mean it's a disability, a disorder, a disease. It just happens. Um, just don't let it let you down. A lot of epileptics, after a really bad seizure, they get memory loss, or they have a memory loss disability after the seizure. After 5 minutes, after a 5 minute long seizure, you can start to lose brain function. And my longest, I believe, was 8.5 minutes, and that's pretty bad. 8.5 minute long seizure is pretty bad, and I've got memory loss for it. And when people figure out that I play basketball, they ask how I remember this stuff, or like remember the plays, and I just say it's because it's like a second life to me. Because it, you know, I love basketball, and those plays stick with me. I could forget a lot of stuff. I forget math equations faster than I do basketball. Like I'll forget a math equation after math class, which is quite sad. And I've got these obstacles that are sitting in front of me, and I can't do anything about them, but I always find a way to get around those obstacles. And no matter what you're dealing with, it's hard to get around those obstacles, but it's quite easy to get around those obstacles. No matter what you're dealing with, you're going to be able to find a way to get around those obstacles. Trust me. If I can do it, you can do it. I may have a hard time doing it, and you may have an easy time doing it. It's different for everybody. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say. Um, I will see you guys in the near future, possibly tomorrow. Bye.